Good afternoon from Old Trafford, where Manchester United have beaten RC Lens 3-1 in a pre-season friendly, the only Old Trafford pre-season friendly of the summer. Part of a double-header this weekend, United playing Athletic Bilbao in Dublin tomorrow. It was this game that Ten Hag chose to play his strongest team, what may well be the team that lines up against Wolves on the opening day of the Premier League season, or a week on Monday here. I would think probably 9, 10 maybe of the 11 who started today will start that game. Question marks maybe at right back. Diogo Dalot looked to have maybe won that battle by starting here, played well against Dortmund last week but was poor today, and opens the door probably for Wan-Bissaka in Dublin tomorrow to try and reclaim that spot. But the rest of the team I think now probably picks itself, and part of the reason for that is the way the afternoon started. Pre-kick-off, Rasmus Højlund unveiled as a new United signing, £72 million striker. Walked onto the pitch to be unveiled, a few photos in the centre circle holding his shirt, but he won't be wearing that shirt just yet. He's still out injured for a couple of weeks. Picked up a knock in pre-season with Atalanta, and although he is training, United believe he's a few weeks away from match fitness, so there won't be a United debut for Højlund against Wolves next week. And with Marshall still not playing in pre-season, probably means Rashford playing as the striker, with Anthony on one wing and Garnacho probably on the other. It looks like he's beaten Sancho to that role and that position. Garnacho played very well today and looked bright, and I think has won that battle now. United are actually losing it at half-time. Not an ideal goal to concede it would be, and one that will expose those question marks about Andre Onana in the high line. It wasn't really Onana's fault, to be honest. He was lobbed from 45 yards, but he was in the position I would suspect that Ten Hag wanted him to be in, playing high up, allowing United to play that high line. All United players in the Lens half. United had possession in the Lens half. It was a poor pass from Diogo Dalot to Rafael Varane. Just a real carelessness with it. I mean, they were only 7 or 8 yards apart, but Dalot didn't check where Varane was, didn't play it accurately. Pass was behind Varane. It was pounced on by Sotoko, I think it was Florian Sotoko, the Lens attacker. And his first time finish from 45 yards was absolutely sensational, to be fair. Floated over Onana's head and into the back of the net. That came not long after Mason Mount had missed an open goal from 6 yards, and at half-time, with United losing, having lost their 3 previous pre-season friendlies, there was a few jokes knocking about the place. It probably hadn't been an ideal half when you think the £72 million striker was injured, the £60 million midfielder missed from 6 yards, and the £47 million goalkeeper had been lobbed from the centre circle. But it improved after half-time, and obviously a few of those issues certainly wasn't Onana's fault, the goal. Mount hasn't been great in pre-season, but these are the type of things that can happen. And Højlund, of course, is a long-term project rather than a project for a few weeks. And United were much better after the break, particularly going forward. That front three played really well, equalised pretty quickly. Anthony with a superb through ball to Marcus Rashford. Finish took a little deflection, but nestled in the corner. And then Anthony scored to put United in front a couple of minutes after that. It was a fantastic move, actually. There was a few moves in this match that United put together that were really, really slick and really smart, and this was one of them. Started well inside their own half, and Rashford sort of flicked layoff to Garnacho, was perfectly weighted, lured the defender into thinking he could get it, couldn't get there, opened up half the pitch for Garnacho to run into, and sprinted away down the touchline just in front of me now, the left-hand touchline. And it was noticeable that he must have advanced 40 yards, 50 yards with the ball, but constantly had his head up, constantly looking for the right pass. It was a 3-on-2 break, really, so it was one United should capitalise on, but Garnacho just constantly had his head up, looking for that right pass. He found the right pass, bypassed Rashford straight to Anthony. It was a heavy touch from Anthony, but he had the speed of mind and the speed of body to catch up with it and flick it beyond Bryce Samba and put United 2-1 up. And then the third, a bit of good fortune with the third, a Luke Shaw free kick that came in. Rashford made contact with it. His header was going wide until it hit Casemiro and deflected into the corner, and that was that for the goal scoring. A couple more half chances for United, but a decent workout. Only 2 changes, I think. Jadon Sancho coming on for Garnacho on 67 minutes, and then with around 10-12 minutes to go, Amari Forson coming on for another run out for Anthony. So a couple of changes out wide, but I think all the players on the bench today will expect to start and maybe play towards 90 minutes in Dublin tomorrow against Athletic Bilbao. But enough promise today for United to regain a bit of that confidence they might have lost towards the end of the US tour with those defeats, particularly to Real Madrid and Dortmund. Some good performances, particularly going forward. Like I say, I think Rashford needed that goal, given he's going to start the season as a striker. I think he needed to get on the score sheet in pre-season. He looked confident after that, and Anthony especially Feels like a big season for the £85 million winger. I think a lot more is expected of him this season. He is ending pre-season in good form. That goal against Dortmund, goal and assist today, and just looked to be playing with a lot more confidence and looking more dangerous in the final third compared to last season. And Garnacho was, again, like I say, very good on the left, probably United's brightest attacker, and I think has nailed down his place in the team against Wolves. So enough positives there for United. Most of their starters getting 90 minutes, all up to speed, up to match fitness now against Wolves. One more friendly to come. We'll have coverage for you in Dublin tomorrow. And then during the week, we'll have plenty more content on our YouTube channel, plenty of stuff on the MEN website, a couple of Manchester is Red podcasts for you, all leading up to the big kickoff against Wolves here a week on Monday.